Yo, people, welcome back to the Fix. Quik Fix, that is. It's your boy Naro here with Ari and Javi.
Yeah, I like that.
+2. And we're there for our next edition of Quik Fix. Javi, tell the people what Quik Fix is all about now.
Yep, I will. It's time for Quik Fix, and Quik Fix is a roundup of the news that we've missed in the week. So we're gonna start right now. We just always have to sing.
All right.
All right. So watch this. I had to.
Oh,
Dancehall artist Squash has been called out for wearing an alleged fake Richard Mille watch in his latest post on Instagram. The Six Boss showed off a series of photos in a lavish ensemble of matching Gucci gear, supersized diamond encrusted bling, and a limited edition Richard Mille RM035 America's Gold Toro timepiece. Woo! Gotta take a breath. According to the Instagram page, Fake Watchbuster, Squash's Richard Mille watch has many telltale inconsistencies and fake characteristics such as wrong shape of the case, wrong crow shape, the bezel screws are too big, the font used for the arm logo is too thin, the strap screws are too near each other, wrong shape of the hour minute markers, and wrong shape of the skeleton mechanism. The IG watch vigilante, who typically targets rappers, athletes, reality stars, and even politicians who wear replicated goods, went to the extent of displaying a comparison photo of a real versus Squash's alleged fake RM035 model to point out each flaw. So, guys, really and truly, I feel like this is rich people problems. Like, what you think? What are your thoughts?
I feel like them thing are out of my budget star. Out of my price range.
I'm like the pronunciation of the watch itself.
Come here, say Anna Richard Mille.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, it's Richard
All him
Mille.
name to rich.
Why
Yeah,
Richard
rich.
is like Richard?
It's Richard Mille.
But I'll say this: I see people leaping to at least people within dancehall leaping to the defense of Squash, especially his fan base, which forwards with the territory and all power to them. But I feel like none of them don't really know like the watch game out there and say it's a serious thing. So they will see this page now spotting out these things and them take it like a style thing when it's really them just provide a service and a point out say, yo, you have people out there that essentially are scam people. So we don't even know how much you spend on a watch.
Yeah.
So you probably spend the same amount for that scam watch there. That the same the real thing costs or something close to it. And probably didn't even know. You see me? And you'll have pages like like the one where you mentioned that point out these things.
Fake
Not only that,
Watchbuster.
but you have enough artists out there and celebrities that sing about a certain life, and I find it funny when them thing happen. Me personally, I find it funny. You see me? Even though it's out on price range.
Chop, you get chopped.
So I don't know if him willingly bought the fake watch and like him did know said fake and buy it. I don't know. I knowingly buy fake shit. You see me? What I don't do is I don't buy offshoots of original things. I stay clear from them there because them thing there are for crystal.
Explain what you mean.
Alright, so like you have Adidas, but then like you buy something that will have 2 stripes.
Adibos.
You see me? So like them thing they like because one
God.
you look really fool doing them thing. There 2 you're basically a copy of next man's design and you're essentially endorsing that. And nobody would want that done to fit them original work. Me speaking as a creator. You see me? Shout out to all the people.
So when
who
you
out
say
there
you buy
doing
fake
thing
shit, where you buy?
I'll buy like unknown fake shit.
Oh.
So like brandless shit.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
It's
So-
not fake then. It's just not a.
It's just not
a
like
brand
this.
name.
All go on. It's but
Look,
people
that's
say
a
you're like
brand
fake
name.
because possibly it look like something else, but not necessarily like imitate it or is not
So
necessarily
like a
offshoot
gold
of
watch
it.
or a gold chain.
Knockoff.
Like,
It's
Like a knockoff. You see me?
There we
Exactly.
go, nigga.
So like that's what I do. But yeah, this was Squash get himself involved, like kind of egregious. But all I go on, I know really nothing still. But it is
the
within
honest-
the watch game community, and people who are about that life. You see me? So people are make it seem like the page are styling and rotate. Them just don't understand that subculture really.
Waiting.
I'm like, this is the non-issues of non-issues. Like,
It's just a watch.
just a watch. It's just like you watch. You need a watch to tell time. Like, why? People always
very
say, and I'm just
expensive.
thinking, yes, but I'm thinking it just don't make no sense. Like, why am I buying? Them say it's a timepiece first of all, and I that the difference between a watch, which is a Casio, and a timepiece, which is a
Richard Mille.
Okay, what Javi said. But I mean, yeah, you don't lose value. It's an investment. It's like diamonds, whatever. But I just think, a watch is a watch. You just need a watch to tell time. But look at me.
And
I'm
again,
like, we broke.
That too. But again, for people who don't understand, even like just watches, they will argue and say, the more expensive and more well crafted the watch is the better it will be able to tell time over a long period of time.
Apparently, those watches
because the fake one them will probably tick like a little slower over time,
And then just
and then you see me that
yeah,
I got
apparently
other and
those
then it
watches
just
they never malfunction.
yeah they
always-
don't
yeah.
malfunction like
Always,
they exactly. So
As I said, a watch is a watch, but I appreciate, as you said, the culture of it. I realize that it's a big thing for people, and they love watch. That's some people hobby. So this Instagram page, that's how they make them content, to point out fake and real things. I was a little surprised. I'm like, what, did somebody have to send in
in picture.
yeah, say, look at this. Is this real? Like, I'm wondering, like, even how them even catch wind of Squash to even decide to make the comparison, and then to even zoom it up now and look, and
This
it's
is wrong, and this is wrong.
it's
Squash is
difficult-
somebody.
no, meaning like it's difficult to even make to tell the difference, because you're looking on a picture, which is you
But for
can
the people
alter
them who
that.
know,
And,
they know.
I mean,
And
it's
you
just
hear
so
much thing
difficult.
what Javi listed that was wrong
According
about
to this
it.
page,
No,
like,
but like it
you have to-
I take a whole
if I go to a pawn
effort
shop, if I
to
go
do
to
that
a
in
pawn
Photoshop.
shop, if I go to a pawn shop and I say valid this, and I say FaceTime them and say, oh, can you appraise this? And then them say, oh, $20, but you carry it into them and it's like, oh, it look real, it's real, and them say, oh, it's now $20,000. See, understand? So I'm just thinking you can't really tell based on my skepticism of it too. Just overall is that
I know
they're
people
looking
take it
on
as an attack against dance or against Squash.
It's not. I don't think it's an attack. I'm just thinking they just need to my skepticism. Let me finish. Is to say the person who is doing the appraising via online or virtual, like, I have to take it with a grain of salt as well, because they're not looking at the actual timepiece. They're just looking on it via photo,
Yeah,
which
but
now gonna tell the full, that it's not going to be the full sum. Now you can't tell you the full sum value of it. They're probably not looking at it right.
But if you pre the
Whatever.
page, them also bring up several other examples of the said fake watch features of it. So it's like it have the same serial code or number, like they usually carry the same serial code or number.
And
so
the one where
him
you
can able
won't
to
have
tell
wrong.
the fake version of this watch and say, oh, it's a thing out there.
Listen, I
And
don't
next
believe
thing
a
too.
limited edition.
I don't
Exactly.
believe nothing on the internet.
And
I
next
believe
thing too,
nothing
that-
on the
that-
internet.
That's something that you have to be cautious of for real. But
That's the point that I'm making. So he's trying to make an appraisal of the watch on the internet. You understand? It's like somebody literally on Instagram, and I just see it, and it probably look a little off, like you stretch a little bit, and the Jumpman logo kind of stretch wider than what it actually is, and then I say it's fake. But when you stand up properly, you see the Jumpman logo.
All right,
correct. You
that's
understand
a
what I
bad
mean?
example.
I'm just saying, like,
Bad
you
example.
can't the
Because
idea
there
is
are
right, or the
significant
spirit of the
differences
analogy is right.
between
the real.
the real and the fake. Significant.
I'm just saying.
And there are several examples of the fakes out there that him could point and compare and
I guess I'm just
illustrate, say, yo,
being devil's
this
advocate.
fake.
I'm just
I'm
being
aware.
a devil's advocate,
I'm
and I'm
aware.
just thinking it is difficult for
I'm
the
aware.
person to like make an assessment of it when they're not actually holding
Yeah.
and seeing the actual watch.
That's why what I say alleged fake watch.
Our next point I was going to make is that it kind of tied to an earlier point in that in regards to chopping, basically. It could be seen, say, yo, Squash is endorsing whoever it is that made or is making these fakes.
Like a knockoff.
Is it more
Yeah.
infringe upon the people them rights,
Expensive
especially,
luxury
essentially. So exactly, so him have to careful.
Yeah.
So it's not just a thing where the cacas them can laugh after and say, ha ha ha, you have a fake watch. Like it kind of serious on some level still, even though it kind of is much ado about none, but it kind of serious.
This is out of my tax bracket.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
not worry
All right.
about thing that in my
I
tax
told you
bracket.
guys, it's rich people problems.
I only wear Casio. Excuse me.
All right, moving on. UK-based music firm Greensleeves has sued Chris Brown after he allegedly infringed on the copyright of Tight Up Skirt, a song recorded in 1997 by veteran dancehall artist Red Rat. Brown had used a vocal infusion of Red Rat's hit song in his 2017 mega single Privacy, which includes the following phrase at the start of its chorus: "Hey you girl with the tight up skirt." The complaint noted that the phrase and its variations were a core musical feature of the song, with 18 occurrences throughout the record. The lawsuit was filed in the US District Court by UK-based Greensleeves Publishing Limited against Brown and his Manhattan-based record label Sony Music Entertainment. Greensleeves is being represented by attorney Daniel J. Aaron, and they are seeking US $1.5 million in damages plus interest. Wow. Thoughts, guys? Ari?
Funny, because I'm just like, you would think that Chris Brown and whoever did the production of it would have cleared it. Samantha J's version of Tight Up Skirt was it had a modicum of success overseas, so I'm sure that they would have done research from there and be like, we're sampling that song, and then we realize, it's a sample of or a remake of another song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of disappointing that Chris Brown would not have done on his team, or Chris Brown and his team would not have done the proper work in order to get the clearance for it, because the song came out 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I sing it, I say, I was even saying, go Red Rock. I say, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, and I need to watch that. So it's really shocking, absolutely shocking. Like, you'd think that would be the first thing that they would have done to sample and clear the song, but clearly not. It's everybody knows the song Tight Up Skirt here, and knows that Red Rat is the author of the song, or the singer and whatever, in team. So yes, we can agree that Chris Brown techie from it. Is it they're saying that is a mean? Well, it starts at the chorus, and they counted it and said 18 times it was used in the song. So yeah, and the hook. It's a very catchy hook of the song.
Yeah.
So
Hey, you girl, the tight up
yeah, I hope that he gets what he needs to get.
Well, it wouldn't be him who would be getting what
would
he
have been
what
the
he needs to
right,
get. As,
right. That's
as,
right.
as
Well, it's clear what you said. The rec is Green Sleeve.
Green
That is the one
Sleeves.
that is making the
so a
case.
couple of things.
Yeah.
Greensleeves is owned by VP, so really them, and this is a publishing issue. And when you say him take the song, I feel like that is a somewhat overstatement, or maybe an oversimplification of
What am I say?
you're saying him take his song. Never really take the song.
I mean, I take
A
the
line.
sample. Take the sample of
Yeah.
the song.
well,
Right.
well, it's not even really a sample per se. Him just use lyrics. He never use, there's not, at least it seemed like them argue that as well. Say some of the beat
word.
used from in the Christmas
melody
version
is very
use some
similar.
of the original,
Yeah.
but is just the line, really, that line, which is a major part of the song, which is why them are go after this. And as you said, I was surprised as well. Say, Chris Brown and team never cleared this before, even though it's just lyric interpolation, really. and not really the song itself
No.
or even the rhythm, but it's just the
The
line,
melody,
which is
but
a major part of the song and is a something that well recognizable,
Yeah,
right?
because I don't want to.
It's not the melody,
interrupt you.
Ari.
But
Music boss talk here. It's not the melody.
But-
It's the lyrics.
the
Hey,
lyrics,
you girl with the tight up skirt.
That's
But
it's
how,
not.
but
It's
how
not
him
said
even
in the
sing
same.
it,
Not saying the
how him
same
sing
melody.
it-
Not saying the same melody.
How him sing it is very similar.
No.
Bro, what are you saying?
Rhythmically, yes, but
Hey, you
in the
girl
same
with the
melody,
tight up skirt.
no. Hey, you girl, not a tight up skirt. Chris Brown. Hey, you girl, not a tight up skirt.
Yeah.
So it's not really the same melody.
And then
Javi, you get what I'm saying here?
Him just say.
It's not the same.
Come and listen to the song today, that come and say.
It's not-
But if you make sure, and
not-
what him say, it was a clear recollection or a clear way to say no. Like you hear it and you just know that it's Red Rat. The how him say it and the how it was said too.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
you
just
never say it
lyrics,
the
how it was
same
said.
way. It wasn't saying the same
Well,
melody.
it's a homonym then. It's homophone.
and him probably him changed like 2 words.
Sound alike but have different meaning. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Anyways, not really. Anyways, as I was saying, it's really a publishing issue. That's why it's Green Sleeves making the suit, not Red Rat.
Yeah.
So them I make the suit because they have publishing rights to the song.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if Red Rat signed any deal to get some percentage of that. I don't know. I found it very conspicuous, his thoughts on the whole matter. The only thing we hear him say about it was couple years ago when it was used, say yo, him feel good about it basically. And I think maybe the silence will continue because him probably an angle to get a remix out of the song. You see me? 2022 Tight Up Girl, Tight Up Skirt remix with Chris Brown, Red Rat. You see me? So him no want ruffle no feathers like that. You see me? Because maybe he could get a collab remix out of it and give the song new life. Who to tell? I've been told that they'll be lucky to make even 10% of that, to get 10% of what them are so far. That's what I've been told
So you're saying
by trusted sources.
So you're saying that
Wow.
so based on the trusted sources, there is no case?
There's somewhat of a case,
Yeah.
but based on them thing I usually play out, you no feel confident.
Wow.
Yeah, based not only
Never
that,
lose
but
hope.
the money itself. When that done broke down, lawyer fees, all them thing there. Whoever like the breakdown of the money, like them not gonna see,
You not get
them
much
not gonna see
from-
much out
yeah.
there.
I get you.
You see me? So it could be that them circle like Chris Brown say, may I give you this, and like whole heap of different ways this can play.
All right, moving on. The ongoing conversation about whether the evolution of dancehall has been for the betterment or detriment of the culture continues to rage on. Shaggy and Chronixx recently expressed different views about the state of dancehall and its scope for growth. Shaggy's sentiments have seemingly tackled dancehall's overall potential on an international stage, while Chronixx has shed some light on what actually appeals to young audiences. According to Shaggy in his Breakfast Club interview, these new artists have taken the dance out of dancehall by turning music into a trap and dancehall fusion. He says the instrumentals that defined dancehall music in the 90s have become almost obsolete among young dancehall musicians. Meanwhile, other genres like reggaeton and Afrobeat still use those original dancehall beats as a foundation for their growing catalog. On the other hand, Chronixx strongly disagrees with Shaggy and stated the young people nowadays love current dancehall music more than 90s dancehall music, which is indicative of the new generation of artists doing something right. He also mentioned how even 90s dancehall itself was a lesser version of what the genre used to be, suggesting that the music has been evolving steadily in the same direction for years and has still been attracting fans. 90s dancehall was a massive water down to the original Jamaican dancehall sound from the late 70s to 80s, the reggae star wrote. So, what are our thoughts?
I agree with Chronixx, and the more we speak on this issue, the more tired of it I get, and the more I tend to lean along with the young side of things because I want to remain young. As much as I can.
Look at you.
I try to get that young spirit there.
Look at you.
But in all seriousness, him raised several salient points in that.
Who did Chronixx?
Chronixx. Shaggy did as well, and it's kind of tie into what his former manager Robert Livingston was saying that we discussed earlier in the week,
right?
In regards to how the music business is handled, but in regards to the sound, the music of the 90s, I'm sure were looked at a certain way, side-eye by people, by the purists of the 80s and the 70s. Yo, what is? You see me? So I just feel like it's just the music just evolving, going through a phase, and as I say, it just take one. And I feel like sometimes when the Shaggies and the people of a certain era speak on certain things, when younger artists hear it, is like them take offense to it, even though they probably shouldn't. Them just express a certain viewpoint, as I say, based on how them see things work for them, and work in certain areas. But when people are gonna go hard and I just say like denigrating things about the youth them and how them handle the music now, like I feel like at them time they like it take kind of too far. So like go to your way to say oh this are trash. I'm not gonna mention any names. I don't know who I do these things out there. I just feel like say it just gone too far. Lord the youth them, let them know them what them I do. If you don't like it, then just don't rock with it. But don't go to way for just shit on it, because I'm sure when only did younger and the music wanna listen to during funeral time or did I make during funeral time, the generation before that did I say, oh, what the fuck is this? Gonna water down the thing, stop water it down. It's like the water down, I got water down. Like it's just a continual water cycle. What go on. There's not much that we can do about it. And as you express, I just feels a deep, somewhat insecurity or fear. Say yo, them are kill what I am known for and kill my life. Kill me, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. The youth them just a work off a based on what them grew up and listen to. Now for the youth them what we see in the game now, what the top man them in a game, them influenced by hip hop.
Jay-Z.
You know what I mean? And the point I brought up as well, it's ironic that Shaggy is a central voice in this whole argument when Shaggy himself busts off a hip hop instrumental really.
I think he's
stop that, Ari, stop it. Just stop. You really want that pan of ill, just stop.
A joke, no.
So the irony is not lost on me there. Just lower the youth them, make them do it, man.
I mean, I feel like we talk about this every 3 months, every 6 months. And I mean, I said this week, just this week gone, that, you know, there's as you said that I said, there's a fear of being forgotten. There's a fear of letting go. But I always laugh and say, if we did listen to people before, there'd be no internet and computer wouldn't be using computer. The ubiquity of computers wouldn't even be a thing, because Y2K is the end of time, is the mark of the beast. You remember them things there? Yeah. But the things that we find, like, we cannot function without computer, the internet, the cell phones. Like, before, if we did listen to the older folks, especially Christian older folks, like, we would not be using them, because it's replacing God, it's replacing the book, the good book. It's the devil coming in, and you know, it's, I mean, maybe you can, I hope you can appreciate the analogy. It's just saying that, you know, people before will always try and shit on what is to come, because, you know, again, it's a fear of losing what they're known for. They're the gatekeepers and the owners of the past, I guess. You know, or what would be the present. And then, you know, the future is coming in to destroy it. So there's always a fear of that. But I guess I hope that we can come to a point of just saying that, well, it's just not for me. Use my thing, my ambivalence. I don't hate it. I don't like it.
Why?
But I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah,
You know, and just keep that sort of that ambivalence, because even if you don't like it, you just have to just say, well, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
And move on and just realize and allow kids to do what they're supposed to do. Of course, there's supposed to be some sort of say, hey, maybe that's too much.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too far and blah, blah, blah. But, respect goes both ways. So older folks need to kind of just understand that kids are trying to experiment and try to make their own claim and their own name. And them can, instead of using what is there, them use something else. So I just allow them to birth something new. So just watch the process. And
because you do need the elders, you do need the quote-unquote gatekeepers in a way to make sure say things don't go too far left.
But you also need change.
But you just have to understand with these type of creative expression, there's going to be evolution. Jobs. And the youth, them are going to creatively express themselves how society is going on in the moment. You see me?
And with the connectivity of the internet and everything it's so widely interconnected. Things is not streamlined things of like you have to wait 6 months to get the hip hop CD, BT Awards appointment. BT cable is not appointment TV. It's the internet. It's the accessing your phone all day, 24/7, anytime you want. So, we just have to allow this change to happen.
I think the real issue is just the little things that they could be doing to cross over. So you make your song them, you make them how you want, cool. What else are you doing to make sure to have that crossover ability there?
There's more out
you see
there.
Me? Okay. You don't want to do the classic 90s sounds, really feel that the gatekeepers them overseas I say, oh, this is the sound that Americans or US market or the international market like. Cool.
From us.
Yeah, make your sound them or you want to make it your trap dance are cool. What are you doing to make sure say, yo, you can compete with the other trap man them on an international stage? You see me? What little tweaks you make with your music, your management, people you surround yourself with, how you move as an artist, your branding. You see me? Shit like that.
Preach.
Even how you make the song them. So because you can make a trap dancer song. Cause enough trap songs in and of themselves, they're not reaching away. But what are you doing with the song that you see others do that you can emulate in a way and say, oh, can I do something similar to that? That must say, oh, that the song they do for reach or that the song they reach. Like at them questions the younger artists them I feel need to question themselves about.
And I guess older folks need to make themselves available and I guess accessible to some degree for collaboration, because merging and collaboration is really the way
give
to
kudos to Shaggy, which he does.
Yeah.
Give kudos to Shampa, which he does as well.
And Bounty too, because
And
Bounty work with
Bounty
a lot of
Killer
young
as well.
artists.
And Bounty Killer as well.
A lot of them. So we'll Bounty, a lot of older generation of dancehall artists. A lot of them make themselves available, and I see them collaborating with young artists to try and bridge the divide. So that's what needs to just keep happening. Try and as much as they can bridge the divide.
That's it for Quik Fix, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment down below.
Alright, that's all.